Well, do you have a loved one who might need a conservator? Well, this can be a tough decision. So today, our friends at the Higgins Firm are explaining what exactly it is and how someone can be appointed. Attorney Jim Higgins recently stopped by with some advice. Jim, it's great to have you back.
Thank you.
We're talking about an important topic. We're talking about conservatorships and when that arises. Tell us a little bit about this.
Sure. Well, you know, it usually arises and it's something a tough point in somebody's life. We have it, conservatorships arise if somebody may have had a stroke or been in an accident and they just become disabled where they can't make their own decisions, or an elderly person that may have gotten dementia or Alzheimer's and they need somebody to come in that they trust, that can make decisions on their behalf, whether they're healthcare decisions or where to place them in a nursing home or financial decisions. And you can't just do that for somebody. The law in Tennessee, we all really protect our own right to make our own decisions. That's a precious thing that we all hold.
Right.
And so to take that away from somebody, the court's really going to take a look at it. Now, I'll tell you, a lot of times the conservatorship is a little more involved process. So a lot of times our clients, when we set up their estate planning, we go ahead and have a power of attorney in case something does happen. So for instance, if something happens to me where I'm in an accident and I just can't do anything, my wife already has that power of attorney, so she doesn't have to go through this process. So that's a really important thing, and one way to avoid a conservatorship.
Absolutely. So for someone who is getting a conservator, how does someone get to be one? Do they have to be appointed? Does it have to be a family member?
Doesn't have to be a family member, but the way it works is you file a petition with the court, and with that petition we usually file, if we're representing somebody, an affidavit from the doctor that says for whatever medical reasons this person can't take care of themselves. They can't make these important decisions. They're either a danger to themselves or someone else, or they need help. The court at that point will appoint a separate lawyer or a person we call a guardian ad litem, and they're going to come in and they're going to interview the person that we think is going to be best for this. They're going to meet with the person that we're saying is disabled to make sure that they really are, if they have any issues or problems with this, and then they're going to come back to the court and they may say, hey, this is great. And usually it is. Usually it's a spouse or a child wanting to do this for a parent. We have cases sometimes, and we have gotten calls from people that will say, my neighbor or somebody is trying to get a conservatorship over me, and I don't want that. They may have some mental issues, but they may not be so severe that they need those rights taken away from them. But then the court will read that guardian ad litem report, have a hearing, and then they'll decide, okay, you're going to be in this spot, here's what your powers are, or I don't think it's right now.
Yeah. Okay, well, we know your office walks people through this whole process. When should someone call your office? Should they do that long before they may get sick, or as soon as possible?
I think if something like this happens, they know. I mean, something's happened where they know we have got to step in and make decisions for our family member. And so just call us and we'd be glad to discuss whether this is what you need or something simpler. We do that all the time.
We make some tough situations a lot easier for folks. So Jim, thank you so much.
Thank you.
The Higgins Firm is serving Tennessee. Give them a call at 1-800-705-2121 or check out their website. That's thehigginsfirm.com.